What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to another episode of reviewing YouTuber plugins. I wake up in the morning, I eat my breakfast, I look at the newspaper, I see a new plugin, and I review it. Today we'll be reviewing Simon Servida's new plugin, RETROGRADE. To my surprise, he actually sent me the plugin right when it came out, which is great, but I'm not going to go easy on it just because of that. So I'm going to give it the same level of critique as I would any other plugin. So basically it's like a reverse plugin. It promises to keep the reverse signal in time with the original signal. I believe this is something that already exists though. Although it's not the most cookie cutter idea, I do believe there are plugins that do this sort of thing. One that comes to mind is Backmask. Alright, so today we'll be comparing the two of them and see if Simon Servida's plugin is any different or if it's more worth the money. It costs a little more. What do you need in order to run this plugin? It runs on VST3 or AU, and it works with Mac 10.12 or higher, or Windows 7, 8, or 10. Okay, so we're gonna take a few melodic loops, see what this can do for us. So right off the bat, the UI looks okay, very simple. Reminds me of Decap's setup a little bit here, but a little simpler than that. And as you can see, you can change the timing of the left and right here. You can, keep it synced or not synced if you want. One thing I'm not a fan of though is when you mouse over things, it doesn't tell you what they are. Like, you have to go watch the video to find out what thing these buttons do. Even though there's not many buttons, it doesn't label what they are. Okay, so this one sounds okay. Let's try put retrograde on it. Okay, so it's alright sounding. It does what it says. It's a reverse plugin. It keeps it in time though, which is nice. Let's try Backmask. Let's see what Backmask does on the same thing. God damn, dude. Their plugins are like so strange. I'm sorry to say this, but I think Backmask sounds better right off the bat. It seems like you can do a lot more with it. And for some reason, both these plugins are just poorly labeled. Well, I mean, this one in particular is a lot worse labeled. Like, what even is this? There's like a fucking chair here. There's a guy eating something. I don't know, Simon. I'm sorry to say this, but I feel like Backmask is like severely better and it's cheaper. You can get it for free. Like, I feel like the results are just so much more interesting out of this. I don't know. Okay, let's put it to the test. Let's put it with a drum beat, right? Maybe with a drum beat, it'll make a difference. I mean, maybe like, cause like, maybe one of them is not staying in time or whatever, I think one of my big critiques about this though is I just wish there was more going on inside of this plugin. If you added like some more elements to it, like some pitching or something, or like it just needs a little more something. Like if you could infuse a little more into this, I think it would be more interesting. Or like a little bit of a halftime element to it, stuff like that. I felt like Freak Show Backmask just is better for your money, right? I'm not crazy, right? Like, they don't sound exactly the same. I don't know. I just feel like you can get more results with Backmask. Let's test it on a few more things, though. Okay, guitar loop. Maybe that'll be nice. Okay, let's hear it dry. Okay, let's hear it with retrograde. I like the flux option. It's like pretty subtle sounding though, in my opinion, which I guess is good. Let's try Backmask now. I think they should just copy what this plugin's doing and try to do it better, if I could be honest. Like, just infuse more other effects within it. Maybe incorporate chorus or pitch into it somehow, but like try to do it before the output. Because I feel like combining this with other plugins would be what would make it useful for either of these, really. Like, for instance, like a way to make this more interesting is I would put a delay within it, and then I would have it pitch down an octave, or you could change the pitch on it, maybe like change it from like perfect fifths or like an octave or something. Maybe even give people the option to do like other intervals as well. See, like how I have this pitch shifted version here? I'm gonna throw some delay on it too. See what I'm saying? Like something like that, like within the plugin itself would make it so much more interesting. And then if you have the delay sync with the timing of this thing on here, all I'm saying, man, all I'm saying, if I had $20 and I had to choose between Backmask and Retrograde, you know, I think I would go with Backmask, sadly. Although you can actually get Backmask for free because they have an option to steal it on their website. I'm sure there might be other free plugins that do something similar as well. Retrograde functions alright by itself. I just wish it had more features, I guess. It's an okay deal for the money. So while the flux feature seems like the most unique out of the bunch, it's actually one of the most subtle. So I'm not sure if that's a pro or con, but to me it was kind of a con. I feel like that part was kind of a letdown because I thought that part was going to be a little more like effective to the actual sound that I'm like working on. It's very subtle sounding, and I kind of wish it was something not as subtle sounding. But it'd be nice if you just included more pitch effects, chorus, just all kinds of weird stuff, distortion, just things you could like fuse into the plugin. Because at the moment it's just super bare sounding. It's not really bringing a whole lot new to the table. Like I know you have this like reverse technology where it lines up with the original file or whatever, but Freak Show Backmask also does the same thing, and it seems to have more options too. And the sound of it, I mean, I'm not saying the sound of it's better. It just sounds like it's a little more high passed. So. I don't know if the sound of it's any better. You know, I really wasn't sure what to rate this plugin. It's really hard to say because Backmask, it technically costs around the same amount of money, but it's also a lot harder to use. And this might be something that's easier to use for beginners if you're just looking for like a quick like reverse sort of effect and not sitting there like trying to like dive into a bunch of knobs and figure out what everything does. Because Backmask is completely unlabeled. So I guess if I was giving Backmask an 8 or a 9, I'd be giving Retrograde like you know, maybe like a 5 or so. It really depends on the price though, because if it stays at the current price of like $27, then yeah, I guess a 5 is fine. But if it goes up to like 40 or 50 or so without any new features being added, then I definitely say it's like a 4. $27 isn't a lot. I feel like I'm not getting a whole lot here that I couldn't be doing on my own or with free plugins or with some other plugin, you know? So what do you guys think down in the comments? This versus Backmask Freak Show. What's better? What's more worth the money? Did this plugin need to be made? If so, like if they wanted to make it better, how could they make it better? Let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna link both of them down in the description if you guys want to check them out. I'm your host, Weaver Beats. Make sure to check out my Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I stream every Thursday, Saturday, 1 p.m. PST. And I do these reviews on plugins pretty much every week. So subscribe, like, comment, dislike. Don't care. Bye.
Incorporated.